Okay. And we are now live. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Vino Vent. Hi, YouTube. Hi, Instagram. And hi, TikTok.
Hello, everybody. Welcome.
Welcome. Happy Sunday, first of all, or Monday. I think maybe some people watching it might be Monday. Regardless, happy whatever it is. We're so happy to be on Vino Vent. Sorry for the slight delay. We were setting up the cameras. We actually had them all set up, and then at the last minute, we adjusted them, brought them down, scooted them back. Anyways,
a whole mess.
It was not a mess.
It was a whole mess.
It is not. You know, I used to think that I was a dramatic one. I think you're more dramatic than me.
Meanwhile, I was at I was getting a haircut today, and while I was there, the barber was doing things that really hurt. And the whole time I was thinking, oh, if Thomas was here, he'd be so dramatic right now.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, he was like, the barber cut me. And I said, oh my gosh, did you say ow? Or like, did you scream or something? And he was like, no, I could have, but I didn't.
Yeah.
I was like, well, yeah, I would have probably. Okay. Why don't we say hello to some people on here? So hello to Kevin and Amanda and Lucretia and Jason and James and Ted and Sopna and Clinton and Juliana and Aranda and Calvin and James, Paul, Andrew, Alexander, Jeremy, Edgar, Nicholas, Clinton, Antonio and Cody, my bad. Welcome, guys. Welcome to Vino Vent. What do we do? Let's kick it off. You're not drinking tonight.
I'm having Wawa, so this is your time to shine.
Okay. Well, whether you are drinking Chardonnay because you don't want your teeth to get red in front of hundreds of people online, or whether you're drinking Sprite or Diet Pepsi or sweet tea, herbal tea, gray tea, green tea, you know, you could be drinking a Merlot or a Cabernet or Diet Coke, which we famously don't like at all. Cheers to you, whatever you're drinking.
Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers. Cheers.
Oh, we made it through another week.
Yep. We each have our lines. So my line is that, hey, Devontae. And then PJ says that.
What's funny is my line that I came up with was the one that Thomas does every week.
Which one?
No matter what you're drinking.
Did you used to list them like I did do, though?
I think I did a few.
You can start saying it if you want.
No. I feel like it's your time to shine. It's your time to shine.
You don't tell me twice.
Oh, Kyle's drinking out of the same water bottle as I am.
Oh. Does it say Jurassic World Chaos Theory Netflix on it too? Wouldn't that be so funny if he was like, yep, sure does. Are you joking?
No.
I hate you. Can I say what just happened? Well, maybe we'll talk about it later. Anyways, so guys, how was your week? Where is everyone from? Some people are asking us to do some stuff. We're not them.
Michael said he was in our area last weekend. What's fun is we went to Home Goods tonight because we returned 2 mirrors and we were looking for other mirrors. Actually, if you watched today's vlog on YouTube, you know what we're talking about. But anyways, we took 2 mirrors back that we had bought this past week, and one of you guys came and said hello, and they were in town shopping from Atlanta, which is about 2 hours away, but it was nice getting to chat.
That was really, really sweet. He came up to us, and I thought he was going to be like,
Well, I was in his way.
oh, that's what it was. Yeah, that's what it was. I thought he was going to be like, can you watch out? But he was like, I follow you guys. And it was really sweet. Someone on Instagram said, serious question. When is the Halloween decor going up? That is definitely a serious question. Well, what we do normally is we do fall first, and we just talked about it. Fall decor is going up this week. And then that kind of morphs into Halloween decor. It's like a very seamless transition. Yeah.
Yes. Roman said, PJ, what is your current hair color? Looks so good. Thank you. So I got highlights like a while ago, and then I put a darker light brown on my hair to get rid of them. And then the day that Thomas dyed his hair dark, I still had leftover stuff for highlights. So I did it again. And yeah, I like it. So it's kind of like a mixture of blonde and brown. And then I got a haircut today.
Yeah, a couple people were like, I just watched your vlog today and your hair looks different from just the vlog that premiered today. So why don't we talk about the hair? Yes. So like PJ said, his is, did you mention, yeah, you mentioned you dyed it and cut it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I really, really like it. I love the lighter look on top with the dark eyebrows.
Cute.
Looks really cute.
Yeah, and I really like yours too.
Yeah, I think it definitely looks better. So if you've been watching for the past 2 months, I dyed my hair blonde this summer, and I let it grow out until like this was my natural color, and then this was blonde. And there was just like a two-tone thing happening. Didn't look great. So this past week, I finally was like, I'm just going to dye it. So we bought some hair dye. PJ dyed it. We filmed it. I think maybe we'll post that tomorrow.
Tune into Wine and Wine. Tune into Wine and Wine to see what Alana and I dyed.
Ew, that's my lesbian sister and her lesbian wife. I love you, Sydney. Hi, Tion, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, yeah, I think I like it. I will say whenever we first dyed it, it was very like almost purple. No, I mean, it was purple. It wasn't almost.
It definitely had a purple hue.
Are you?
No, I'm fine.
It's not going to happen again?
Never.
Okay. Yeah, so
it's not your head hair, FYI. What Sydney said. What are you talking about?
Oh, I don't know.
It's not what you think. Oh, it's Alana. I just looked at the picture.
Well, Sydney was on there earlier.
Oh, was she? Okay.
Yeah, she's on there. Yeah, anyway, so it's faded and it looks more natural now. That's all I'm going to say. So, so someone asked a very important question on Instagram, and they said, are y'all Cher or Madonna fans? Don't make us choose. I'm kidding. Like, kind of neither. Can you name one Madonna song?
Is Vogue one? Or is that just okay?
I was gonna say music.
I probably know more Cher songs.
Name a Cher song.
Like, no, I don't know names of any songs.
Oh.
But what's one of her songs?
Like gypsies, tramps, and thieves. We heard it from the people of the town they called us.
Okay, what's another one?
Do you believe in life?
Yeah, what's another one?
'Cause I'm strong enough to live without you.
Yeah. Now do a Madonna one.
Music makes the
what's another
people. Hold on. True Blue. I don't know how it goes, but I actually like that song. What's another one by Madonna that's like, come on, Vogue.
What is that? Every time it pops up and it says to do that.
On TikTok?
Yeah. I don't know.
Guys, I'm gonna yes and no, I'm gonna Die Another Day, the Bond song.
Yeah. Okay. So I probably like them both equally. I don't know that I couldn't say I had a favorite.
Yeah, I know they're gay icons, but we don't really. Hey Jed. Oh, Like a Virgin.
Oh, yeah.
Like
Yeah.
a
Yeah. Yeah.
virgin.
Everybody's saying you have a really good voice, Thomas.
'Cause I'm strong enough. My Cher impression.
I like Shania Twain.
Yeah, I think if I had to choose, I'd probably choose Cher, but I feel like Madonna has more hits. Like a Virgin.
Yeah. Well, I
like
mean,
a
I don't
Like a
know.
Prayer. We like that song.
Cher's been around much longer, though.
Yeah. Corey said Britney Spears forever. So true.
Oh my God, Alistair.
Our cat is running all around the entire house. He's in our.
And he just ran down.
What is going on, Mister? Now he's crazy. Okay.
Beyonce forever. Hello from Costa Rica.
Jordan said, "How have y'all been?" Hey Ralph, over on TikTok. We normally see you on Instagram. We've been good though. How was your week?
My week is good. I'm trying to think. What did we do this week? We had some work projects that we had to shoot. How many campaigns did we shoot this week?
I think we shot 2. I'm pretty sure 2. One of them was very last minute. Well, I guess that was last weekend. And then one of them we shot, and now we're waiting on feedback for. Yeah, it was a productive week, but this weekend we didn't do anything, and it was so nice.
Yeah.
Don't you think it was just like so relaxing?
Yeah, it was very chill. We spent Friday night at the farm. We like to spend Friday and Saturday at the farm, but yesterday my cousin had her son's 4th birthday party, and so we went to that and we hung out for several hours over there, and we're with like friends and family, so that was fun, and got to see Noah. What else? Came home. We watched Dexter last night, which we'll get into what we're watching at the end of this, but I'm trying to think. I guess it was kind of a slow week on sad news and farm news. When we went to the farm on Friday, one of our newest lambs I noticed was limping, and he broke his leg, which is so sad. But
yeah, that is
so sad. We're keeping an eye on that. There's really not a ton of things that you can do when they break their legs. You can do like splints and stuff, but for now we're just monitoring.
Yeah. I do wish we got to spend a little bit more time at the farm this weekend, but it wasn't happening. Too much to do.
Currently doing a promotion for Kinkle's McTaco Tits.
All right, that's my sister. Ralph said Dexter films at my home.
What?
Wait a second. What do you mean? The new one or the old one? Nicholas, I don't know what Tabitha Coffee is.
Yeah.
I know you keep asking. I'm sorry. I've never heard of that. Tony said apparently Taylor's dancer Jan, but it's probably Jan, right?
Yeah.
From the Eras tour will be on the next season of Dancing with the Stars.
Oh, I think I did see that.
Did you?
Yeah.
With Whitney?
I wonder when that premiered. Does anybody know when that comes out? I really want to watch this season.
Yeah.
Are y'all going to break up too? We have no plans on that.
We have no plans at this time. I always laugh so hard at Yuli and Ernesto when they're
Mhm.
like, it's another gay couple, and they're like, my current husband. I think that's so funny. And his bio says temporarily married to my current husband.
Yeah. Kind of jumping into that because I've seen a lot of comments about it. So our best friends, Matt and Bo, of Probably This, that sounded like of I forget the show. Handmaid's Tale. Matt and Bo of Probably This.
Of
Yeah.
whatever. Yeah.
So you guys know they're our best friends. They've been our best friends for years. We love them
Yes.
dearly. They bought a farm right down the road from our farm here in Tennessee, and we've gotten to spend a ton of time with them over the last couple of years.
Mhm.
They announced last week that they will be separating, which is so sad. We've known for a while, but
Mhm.
the most important thing is both guys are absolutely amazing. We love them equally. There was no one at fault. They both just kind of, grew apart, which happens. And we love them, we support them, and we're going to continue to be best friends with them. And Bo is actually in town, and we can't wait to hang out with both of them. So that's all that.
Yeah. Actually, we're seeing them tomorrow
Yeah.
together. I feel like that's important to say. A couple of people have asked about my sweater. I actually got this from a secondhand store. So, but I feel like I found it on Etsy a couple of months ago. Yeah. So I don't know. It's thrifted, I guess you could say. Jenna said, so they're still friends. They are still friends. Yeah, they talked about it in the video that they posted. And yeah, they are still friends, and we're all able to hang out, and it's been nice.
I try not to make things about me, but I'm very sad that most likely we will be seeing less of them because I think both of their hearts are in New Orleans, and so I think we'll definitely see less of them, but we'll just FaceTime and chat, text, call.
Yeah.
We'll go down and visit them, but I especially this past week, I've been thinking about how sad it's going to be when they're not here, and it's like so sad. It's like the end of an era because they've been up here since what year?
2022.
Yeah, so it's been so nice having best friends right down the road from us, and I'm really going to miss them, but I know we're still going to see them all the time. It's just going to take a little bit more effort to plan trips and whatnot.
I know, because it's I don't know. We talk about this a lot. Like, we live in a smaller town. There's not a big gay population here, and so we went years without like gay friends to hang out with. And then when they moved to Tennessee, we finally got them, and we had our little clique and our group. And we've expanded it over the years, but it's at the heart of it. It's the two of them, and to think about them leaving and us not having that tight knit group anymore it's really sad.
Yeah.
Anyways, Sapna said more New Orleans trips for sure. Yes, we're actually due for a New Orleans trip. We need to go. We need to go down there.
Yeah.
I'd love to visit, preferably in a cooler month, maybe like in a January or February, because it's even hotter than it is in Tennessee, and I'm not trying to do that.
Yeah.
We've
been in into December, first few days of January.
New Year's, yeah.
And then the time we won that trip down there, was that in December?
Yeah, that was in December.
Yeah, I prefer those months.
Definitely. And
how many acres is your estate? So the farm is on 32 acres.
A couple of people have, yeah, look at Alistair. Our cat is just like making himself at home. A couple of people have asked about the frame wall behind us and like, where did we get the photos? Want to fill them in?
Well, I'm going to do each one. This one, I'm just kidding. Most of them came from either estate sales, thrift stores, or Facebook Marketplace.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so that's our favorite place to get. All right, my favorite piece is the peddler, right there. I love that one. I love the colors. I love him like dramatically looking away. It's great. Roman said, "Nice. It's inspired a similar wall at my home." Sweet. Okay. Other than that, what has been going on this week?
Kids are in full swing of school. I think we've shot. I feel like we've had steady due dates for work stuff up until this past week. So hopefully this will be a slower week so that we can get caught up on everything else. But just a lot of work stuff. And we started, so let's kind of jump into explaining why. So on Instagram, there is a subscription feature that we have played around with opening up for a long time. It's been available for a long time, but just never did it. So we were talking with our friend Matt, and he was talking about how he has one, and it got me thinking, because I really enjoy posting like stories throughout the day, but the algorithm does not support that. And for us, it negatively impacts our Instagram, at least. I don't know about TikTok and YouTube, but on Instagram, it negatively impacts our like followers. Like, and I guess people just get annoyed with seeing stories, but I like doing stories. So one thing I kind of brainstorm with Thomas about is like, I can post as many stories as I want to without getting on people's nerves, because if you're subscribed to it, you obviously want to see that content. So we opened it up today. So we do have that feature now turned on Instagram, and we're just basically going to show all of our life throughout the day and what we're up to. And I'm not going to like hold back, because I feel like we, for the last several years, have held back because we've noticed that if we post a ton of stories, it will hurt our account. But yeah, so we're still playing around with what type of content we want to put on there, but it'll be separate from any of the other content that we make.
Yeah, that brings up a good point. Like, I don't know if anyone else pays attention to their analytics, but like, anyone else on here, whenever you post stories, do you lose followers, or does it negatively impact? Because that's what it does to us on Instagram, and it is sad, because I like posting stories too, but seems to negatively impact us.
All right. Well,
a couple of people have been asking about your shirt as well.
This, I believe, is from Hollister.
Yeah.
But it's probably 2 or 3 years old.
Yeah, we got it for our Italy trip.
Yeah.
So it's probably sold out now. We love a good sweater polo, though.
Thank you, Tony. Always reminding people to hit the like button.
Oh, yes, please. Thanks, Sapna. Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why doing stories negatively impacts us. It's sad. That's okay. Magic Mike said, "Tommy, how is your mom? Thanks for asking. She's good. You know, it's weird. I haven't talked to her very much this week. We normally talk almost every single day. But I didn't, I think only saw her once this week and we didn't talk much. I think she's just busy. She's like busier than I am.
Yeah. We are on TikTok. It's either PJ and Thomas or the Property Lovers. I think it's PJ and Thomas. Either one, you'll find us if you search. Did you meet in high school? We did not meet in high school. We met when Thomas was 19, so out of high school, but in college.
Mhm.
And then I was also in college. I was 24.
Yeah, I had just graduated. Well, no. I was going into my sophomore year in college. Someone said, "What have you liked about each other since the beginning?" Oh, I'll go first. I know I've always liked how hard PJ works at everything that he does. He always inspires me. He always has. And like if PJ wants to do something, he will do it and he'll work hard until he achieves it. And that's part of the reason why people are always like, they see our videos and they're like, oh, you must have come from money because of like all the houses, or like, how are you able to get those houses and trust fund babies? And it's like, we both came from like single moms. And the reason that PJ was able to buy like 2 houses by the time you were 25 was because they were like condemned basically. And he was willing to put in the work that no one else was willing to do. Like these houses were like $3,000 and $10,000.
Yeah.
But the catch was they were like disgusting and dilapidated and holes in the floors.
Yeah, they were nasty. One was condemned. Let's see. My favorite thing, there's so many favorite things about Thomas that I like, but I used to say this a lot in the beginning, was finding someone who makes you a better person. And I feel like Thomas did that for me. Like the person I was when we first met versus the person I am today is so different, and you play a big part of that. He is
likewise
like the most kind and caring person you'll ever meet, and so thoughtful, and there's so many things. But yeah, I am a way better person than I was before because of yo. So thank you.
Hashtag same. And I feel like that's, people are always like, what's the secret? What's the secret? And I'm like, I think like to a long relationship. And I'm like, I honestly think that just be with someone that, I don't know, makes you a better person in whatever capacity. I think that's a big part of it. Cause yeah, PJ inspires me to work harder every day. Cause naturally, I'm naturally like this. And PJ inspires me to do this. I just like coasting along. But you inspire me to work hard.
Thank you, baby. Thank you. What else? So on YouTube, for those of you that watch the vlog, we're changing things up. And by that, I mean, we're kind of simplifying our YouTube. So it's more of just like almost like daily vlogs. I think eventually we're going to try to get it down to where like each vlog is maybe a daily vlog, which also may make it to where we can post more than once a week. But we're just trying to change things up over on YouTube because I don't know. I think it's time to change things up.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
When was the last time you fought to the
death? Oh gosh, Sydney. It's my sister. Yeah, someone asked when was the last time you fought? And I'm like, I don't know when the last time we like fought was. We get in arguments all the time, or like disagreements.
Well, let's think. When was the last time?
Happy birthday, Cassidy.
So we work together, we live together. we wake up together and we go to bed together. Like we drink our coffee together, we eat our lunch together.
We poop together. Like we just do normal relationship stuff
We
together.
are the most codependent couple you'll probably ever meet, but I wouldn't have it any other way. However, there are some times where I'm like, I could do without having to work with my significant other, but we've made it work. Usually, because I mean we're together all the time, so we have discussions. I like to say arguments, or no, I like to say fights. What do you like to say? You always correct me. What do I say, and what do you correct me?
I think I say arguments,
and I guess I
and maybe
say
you say fights.
Which I mean, I get it. Argument, fight, discussion. We have at least one of those every day. Little things like I don't know.
I know. I'm trying to think of like a little like
It seems like we
putting something away.
I promise you guys, it's quite often. I can't think of one, but
well, like I didn't put something away the other day, and you were like, whenever I use it, it gets put away. What was it? I'm really bad about that. I don't know.
I don't know either.
I can't. Magic Mike said, I can't see Tommy mad and raising his voice. Oh no, I do.
Sydney, you want to chime in on this?
But you know, it's like
when you are like the most annoying thing when you are in a discussion with Thomas is that if you do not agree with what he's saying, and he's in one of the moods, which he happens to be in a lot, that he doesn't want to stop talking until you agree with him. That's one of the most annoying things. I actually, that was an argument that we got into recently because I remember saying, remember saying, I'm okay with saying that I'm going to agree to disagree, but you are not. You're not okay. Sydney said, Thomas is an angel. Thomas really is an angel. He really is. But
I know my guys, Sydney.
I'm way more of a you know what than he could ever be. But what I was saying was one of the most annoying things is that. But overall, I am way, 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 way harder to deal with than he is.
I mean, I just think we're hard to deal with in different ways. Like, yes, you're right. You're right. I am like stubborn. Sopna, you said moody Thomas. No, I don't believe that. Maybe mood. I don't know. Moody's the word. Like I do get to where I'm like, how do you not see it my way? I clearly am making a point here, and I'm right. But at the same time, you have to admit, I've gotten better. I'm not good at it yet, but I have gotten better over the years at being like, let's agree to disagree.
I'm trying to think. That was our last, it was this past week. What was that about?
It was Monday or Tuesday, I think. It was towards the beginning of the week, and it was I was trying to make a point. I don't want to get into it on here about
oh, okay. I remember.
Yeah,
I remember. But it falls back to
what
that you like two people were talking. Thomas was one of them. And they weren't on the same page as far as like what they thought was right.
Yeah.
And
it wasn't PJ, it was me and someone else.
It wasn't me. But, and then it kind of led into us because then I was like, you know, this is one of those situations where it could have been okay to just be like, we don't agree, but that's okay. Let's move on. But instead it was like, but what about da-da-da-da? And what da-da-da-da-da-da? And it's like,
well, you know, I think that Alana said,
is Thomas the drama?
Thomas the drama? I don't know. You know what, Alana? I ask myself that sometimes. I think I used to be a lot more than I am now.
No, Sydney, it wasn't you.
Probably me. I think I am surrounded by people who are the drama. And I'm just truly, you guys, I'm so go with the flow. I'm so like whatever, let's do with this. Yes, let's do that. Let's do this. Let's you want to go here? Sure. You want to eat here? Yeah, let's do it. Like I really don't have a strong opinion on many things unless it's lamps and paint colors and
feelings.
Huh?
Feelings, movies, singer, songwriters,
Yeah, just like
entertainment.
like normal everyday stuff. That's it. But other than that, I don't have opinions on anything. Susanna said, or no, I'm sorry. Oh, thanks, Susanna. Susanna said you both have such amazing style. I appreciate that. I was trying to read. God, that font is so small on my phone. Magic Mike said, Thomas, do you ever argue with your siblings? So
Sydney.
it's funny you should ask, because the only sibling that I ever argue with is in the chat right now. Sydney over on Instagram. Do you want to answer that? Wouldn't you? No, the two gay ones in the family are the ones that argue. But I also I have such a bond with my with all my siblings.
So he said, "Let's go,
I want to get in a fight." You said that last night. That made me laugh.
What?
You're like, I want to fight someone. You're like in a bad mood or something.
I don't remember.
You're being funny, and you're like, I want to get in a fight. You said it in passing. It was so small, but it was one of those like little.
Like in the house.
It was either. Or was it at Holiday House? It was somewhere. It was one of those PJisms where you just like say something.
No, yeah, it was at the farm.
Yeah, and you're like, I want to get in a fight.
Friday was I had a really bad day Friday.
You did.
And like everything it was like one of those days where just like one bad thing happens after the next, and then like I had all these plans that just like didn't happen, and I was so annoyed, but I was also so angry.
Yeah. I'm angry. My mom taught us a trick whenever we were young. My mom was very, very big into therapy in the 90s. That helped her through my parents' divorce. And it truly did save her life. Like, she was so devastated whenever my dad and my mom got divorced. And she learned a technique in therapy where you literally just scream at the top of your lungs, I'm angry. And it just like releases the pent up anger that you feel inside. And you just like literally and physically have to get it out of you. So she would go down to our basement in this house, because I grew up in this house and we live here now. And so she'd go down to our basement and she would just scream until she was hoarse. And she'd be like, I'm angry, I'm angry, I'm angry. And we laugh about it now. Like, we're always just like, I'm angry. And but it helps. So if
it does actually help.
Yeah, if you guys have a place that you can go to release that anger and scream at the top of your lungs, I highly recommend it.
Thank you for that over on TikTok.
Yeah. But anyways,
what do you think about the new Gap ad? Is that the one where we were like, oh, it's giving 90s?
Yeah, who's the girl group in it? They're dancing. It was very.
I loved it. If it's the one I'm thinking of.
Yeah. Amanda said Friday was my first day at work at my new job. Congratulations, Amanda.
Congratulations.
Devontae said, so Thomas, I'm you and you're me.
Sapna.
I hope that's a good
You
day.
technically just brought it up. I'm leaning more into it though, about the backsplash.
Oh, yes. I truly think, and this is so stupid, but I'm just going to say it. I think that if you did give us a backsplash,
you would just find something else.
No, I would be like, all right, I'm staying here forever.
Guys, he literally started painting our bathroom.
No,
painting.
You
wanted to though.
Yeah.
I just beat you to it. You got the paint. You were gonna do it, but I was impatient and did it. Put the sample. Once to paint the bathroom, started already like wanting to pick paint colors for the closet in our bedroom.
Yes.
That nobody sees but us, and it's also like a 4 by 6 foot room. It's tiny. And then
I'm getting really into closets after watching it just like that.
And then right before we started this live, he was like, I think I found the blue for the boys' room. So it's not just a backsplash.
Okay, yes, but here's the thing. Here's my philosophy, life outlook, MO. I don't know what the word is. Like, never stop redecorating. I
agree.
Yeah, like just constantly have your house evolve as you evolve.
Yeah. It's just so much harder when you have kids.
For sure, for sure. But you know what? What's funny is all the spaces that I'm talking about have never been painted or done. So like our bathroom has been white for 8 years and we're like over white in this house. So we want to paint it. The backsplash in our kitchen was supposed to be done 8 years ago while we were filming a TV show for HGTV, but we literally ran out of time because of their tight deadline and we never did the backsplash. The boys' room that I want to paint has also never been painted. It's always been white. And then our closet also never been painted. It's always just been white and boring.
Yeah.
So I just want to like infuse life into these rooms. And sometimes it takes 8 years to get there. You don't do everything all at once.
Yeah. The problem with not doing everything at once is then there's always the next one. And then the next one.
Yeah.
I think that's just our life. That's the life we live. We do enjoy home renovation and changing it up. It's just
it's just anything that's not paint related. Like I paint every room that we decide to do. That's like my deal. That's easy. The hard part is like a whole backsplash. So PJ would do that, and it's so time consuming. We talked about hiring it, but on the last live, which actually this comes up like every live, the tile backsplash. We talked about doing it on the last live, and PJ was like, "I'm too much of a perfectionist. I'm gonna have to do it myself."
I think like we have to like continue the thing is like if we do the backsplash, we won't be able to talk about it anymore. So
thank God. I'm tired of talking about it. Sapna is so tired of typing it and talking about it.
I really need something to be able to talk to you guys about. And it's the backsplash.
For 8 years. That's a tired conversation. I'm exhausted.
Kim asked, did you get your realtor's license? So I got my real estate license back in 2013, and I was a realtor for 8 years up to the point where 2020 COVID happened. And I had kind of stopped taking on clients that whole year before that because we were so slammed with the content work that we do and like paid partnerships that it really replaced the income that I was getting from real estate. And so because of that and the fact that COVID happened, I was like, I'm not going to be out showing houses anytime soon. So I retired my license, and I've had it retired since then. I am most likely going to get my license out of retirement. I don't think I'm going to actually take on clients, but it'll allow me to be able to look at houses whenever I want to. I can have access to all of the ways to like look up tax records and stuff. And if we buy a house, I will be able to represent us and then not have to pay a commission. So it just makes sense for me I've been going back and forth on getting it back out of retirement for the last couple of years, but I think I've just decided I want to do it. So I have to take 16 hours of continued education. I have to get E&O insurance, and then I have to sign with the brokerage. And then I get my license back.
God, it sounds like so much to do. Does it feel like a lot to do?
No.
Okay. To me, it does.
Realistically, I could have my license by next Friday if I wanted it, but I don't know how driven I am to make that happen. I do think I'll have it within the next month. I'm going to set a goal. What is today?
Today is Sunday, the 24th.
So I'm going to say September 24th, I have to have my real estate license active again.
September 24th. Okay. Someone said, are y'all thinking of moving? Like no.
Not no, not yes. Let's go with maybe.
Let's go with maybe for the right house and the right price. I think so. And we always say, here's the problem. I love this house. We both love this house so much. But then a part of me is like, there's a like a romanticism to living in the same house literally your entire life. But then there's also like, you've only lived in one house your entire life for the most part.
Well, I'm about to say that is not true.
Except for 8 years of my life. It's been a blessing. I love that we did this, and I love living here. And so I don't know. Go back and forth.
Thank you, Alana. She's holding space for September 24th.
Ah, thank you. Thank you. Holding space. Okay, so what else? You talked about how we started a subscription service on Instagram. We guys, are you familiar with Substack? We haven't talked about our Substack yet. I keep seeing Substack pop up everywhere. We have a Substack newsletter. We've been doing it for almost 2 years now. And I absolutely love Substack. It's such a fun platform. Sometimes I feel like I say Substack and some people are like, what are you talking about? And then other people are like,
thank you for that on TikTok. Sydney said, Wine and Wine premieres next. I kind of want to force you to do it. And then we'll send everybody over there at 9 o'clock when we stop, including ourselves. And then
we should go live with them.
How do you do that? You can add
You
them.
invite someone.
Should we invite you over right now? I wish there was a way to like screen share it to.
I know.
Don't tempt me. Screen share.
For those who don't know what we're talking about, my sister and her wife are watching, and she came up with her own live show. It's a joke, but called, instead of Vino Vent, it's called Wine and Wine, except spelled differently. It's her way of mocking us, but I'm like, let's do it. Let's go live. Can we invite her to go live?
She said she doesn't have makeup on.
So, Sydney,
it would be fun to do it. I would want to do it though, so that everyone could see. So everybody on TikTok and YouTube could see it.
Yeah, I don't know how. Oh, I don't know how we do that though.
It'd be 2 gay boys and 2 lesbians.
Magic Mike said, well, she did come up with the property lover's name. Justice for Sydney. That's so true. People ask all the time where the property lover's name came from. And it's my sister. She made it up as a joke.
Sean said, put on a Halloween mask, Sydney.
Yeah. Yeah. You just do that. Ted said the stuff you put on Substack is so much fun. Yeah, so if you guys don't know what Substack is, it's a newsletter service. We have a Substack called OK McKay, and if you go to pjandthomas.substack.com, you can subscribe. We have a ton of fun over there. Love that little community. And we send out a newsletter every Tuesday and every Friday. Hello, James from Ohio. James and his partner. Magic Mike said, I like the more adult topics over on Substack. I know, that's why it's so fun, because Substack is like, it's a subscription, and it's some of the content we post is behind a paywall. So we can like be a little bit more adult and spicy over there. And we have really, really fun discussions. Hi, Brandon on TikTok. Kyle said at FOMO, or wait, is he just saying at FOMO, or is he saying yes FOMO? We learned a new. Wait, what?
You shall be leaving the chat. Tune in next week when you. I can't read it. Oh wait, this. What does that say?
Live access removed. This live violates our community guidelines. Uh-oh.
Huh.
Oh, we're like banned from going live on TikTok until August 31st.
Why? I guess because you said when you were talking about Substack. Yeah.
I just said adult topics.
Well,
I didn't say the S word. I think that the comments over on TikTok were you reading them? They were out of control tonight for some reason.
Huh. Okay, well, we will not be going live on TikTok until... Is that like... When is August 31st?
It's 1 week from today.
So we can't do Vino Vent next week on it.
Yeah. Sad.
We'll just wait on that until you have time to...
Oh, I just appealed it. I mean, I'm saying all of the same stuff on YouTube and Instagram.
TikTok has always had a...
I literally did not say the S word, though.
Don't say anything else.
I'm not. I don't think it was me. I really think it was the comments. And I even read one that said, "These comments tonight, y'all need Jesus." Did you see that one? Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh, I'm so upset now. See, Garrett said I left TikTok because it was getting crazy.
Well,
the comments were horrific.
I know what will cheer you up. It has come to the time for Thomas to Shine, where we talk about everything music and film.
Okay. Well, what we're watching this week, can I say it with a tear in my eye? I'm watching a show at the gym that you're not watching, and you should be watching it with me, and you said you didn't want to. It's called The Better Sister. Have you guys watched it? It's on Prime, and it's with Jessica Biel and Elizabeth Banks. It's really, really good. It's like a murder mystery. I really like it. What else? We're watching Dexter Resurrections. We've been watching that. We're not really watching anything new that we were watching last week. We're watching Alien Earth. Sydney. What else? We put on today though, because I was feeling nostalgic. Like, what else is new? I put on Hook today.
I'm the better sister. Or no, the better.
Oh, yeah.
The better sister.
Sydney, you should watch it. It's Jessica Biel and Elizabeth Banks, and they're sisters. And like the way they talk to each other is like it's so true to like siblings. And they get into it a couple times. And I think that you would like it. Mom watched it and she said that she really liked it. Oh, wait a second. Rich said, sad to see the new Paramount owners retracted the renewal of Dexter New Blood. There's not going to be a season 2. Oh, now that I don't even want to finish it now. Mm-hmm. That's the prequel, remember?
Mm-hmm. To this?
To the first show.
Oh, they were going to... Oh, okay.
There was supposed to be a season 2.
Aw.
It's so sad. Anyways, but I put on Hook today, the 1991 Steven Spielberg movie, and we were watching it. PJ like randomly quotes that movie all the time. It's a great movie. It's so classic. It takes us right back to our childhood. I don't know if you guys have seen Hook lately, but it still holds up, and it's actually probably even better than you remember, because so many things as a kid probably went over your head like they did mine. So watching it back as an adult is like especially sweet. Mm-hmm. I'm trying to talk PJ into watching Downton Abbey and The Gilded Age. I'm not having much luck. Jesse said, can we get food recommendations near your beach house? We're staying in Destin and want to drive to Rosemary Beach tomorrow.
Oh, cute. So George's in Alice Beach, which is right beside Rosemary Beach. What is it? Pescado in Rosemary Beach is really yummy. It's kind of expensive. Well, not kind of. It's expensive. So,
and there's no kids allowed.
No kids, and a little pricey. What else? Well, there's another one in Rosemary.
We like Edwards and Rosemary.
Okay, so we used to love Edwards. The last few times we went, the food's not been that great. The atmosphere is really fun, but I didn't love the food the last like 2 or 3 times that we've been there.
Oh, Sydney said ambrosia.
Ambrosia, that's the other one.
Mm-hmm.
Do you like ambrosia better or than pescata?
Ambrosia.
Ooh, where y'all should think about going. It's not in. It'd actually be closer to you guys by a little bit, but it's called Old Florida Fish House. So yummy.
Mm-hmm.
So Sydney and Alana say ambrosia and rosemary. We haven't been to that one yet, but Old Florida Fish House, I feel like their pricing is good and the atmosphere is amazing. It's so fun.
Mm-hmm.
Kyle said Florida Fish House is good AF. Yeah, it's really yummy. Okay, so pescado for the view, ambrosia, I guess, for the food. But pricey. Pricey.
But worth it. We've only been there one time years ago, and I remember the food being really, really good.
Yeah. So we had, this will give you an idea. It was 4 people. We had been invited to stay for free at someone's house in Alice Beach. And so we all went out to eat and we were like, "Ooh, we're going to get the meal because they let us stay at their house for free." But it was also my birthday. I don't know if it was like my birthday or was it like birthday weekend?
I think it was like maybe your actual birthday.
Or no, we drove down on my birthday, I think. I don't know.
Oh.
It was either, basically, we went to this restaurant to eat and we were with this other couple. So we ordered like appetizers, we ordered drinks, we ordered entrees, and then we ordered desserts. And like in our head, we were like, it's going to be expensive. But we like didn't have to pay for a place. So I didn't really care how much it cost, but we get the bill, or actually I leave the table and go give my credit card to the server because I didn't want to like fight over the bill. And oh, that was what it was. I gave them my credit card, and then the waiter came back and was like, "All right, is everybody ready?" And then the other couple was like, "Well, let's do desserts." And so then we all ordered desserts, which is, like I said, was fine. But then after desserts were finished, the waiter brought me the like receipt because I had already paid, and the other couple had planned on paying because it was my birthday, and then you could just see it in their face. They were so
mortified,
so bad because they knew that I had paid before desserts, and then like everybody ordered desserts, and
they were like, "We would not have ordered desserts if we would have known you would have paid."
Which are actually now like thinking of like pricing, I think it was a $500 meal, which was and is still to this day probably the most we've ever spent. But thinking about it, it's probably way more than that now.
Well, my sister and her wife spent, I'm just gonna say it, they spent $400, just the two of them.
Meanwhile, like we in our town, for our family of 5, we can eat out for like $40 because we like we don't get the most expensive.
Yeah, we've got it down to a science.
Yeah, I don't like spending like
money.
Yeah.
You don't like spending money in general.
I feel like for a family of 5, like I don't know. I don't like to spend a lot of money.
Yeah. Yeah. That's it. That's pretty much,
I guess a lot of people that live in bigger cities are used to like, because I saw one comment, I was like, is 500 even bad? But I guess if you live in a bigger city, you're paying way more for the food that you eat. Whereas we live in a smaller town. We also don't have nearly as many nice restaurants as like what you would get at a big city. But
yeah, I know. I'm like, I can't imagine. I always like romanticize like, living in Brooklyn or like moving to New York with the family and like raising kids there. But I'm like, if we were to eat out, I don't know, but I feel like if our family of 5, us and our 3 kids, were to like eat out on a random weeknight in New York or Brooklyn, I feel like it would be over $100. I could be wrong.
Not maybe. It would be. I mean, tonight our dinner was $80,
which was wild. I was not expecting
Well,
that.
it was because we ordered appetizers and I ordered a second entree for the table.
And you ordered everyone drinks.
And I ordered drinks,
Which
which I don't
we-
normally do.
Yeah. We always do water. Our kids are like, they just know, they're like trained. Like the waiter comes up and like, what can I get the table to drink? And they're like, we'll have water. Like we're a water household through and through. We don't do sodas. But tonight, I guess because it was Sunday night, we decided to do sodas and it was fun.
So Gerald was a waiter at a 5-star restaurant, and there was a party of 26, and the bill was almost $5,000, but he got like a $600 tip. I cannot even imagine.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I can't either. 5,000. But like, was it a business dinner? Like, surely it was like covered on the company card.
It's crazy. Well, guys, it is 9:04, which means it's our time to shine by watching some TV. But if you haven't watched this week's vlog on YouTube, it's a shorter one, so you can go check it out. Like, subscribe, and comment. It helps us out. But thank you guys for taking time out of your week to spend it with us.
Yes.
And we'll be on all socials this week, so we'll catch you around and then come back next Sunday for Vino Vent.
Yes. Thank you guys. Obviously not on TikTok, which is so sad, but we'll see you on YouTube and Instagram.
Love you, boy.
Bye, guys.